Good morning, good morning, good morning, my good people. This is your Monday morning mindset makeover moment with Mr. $1. I'm your host, Glenn Glasper, affectionately known as Mr. $1. And today's topic is, who are your six? Or should I say, who's got your six, right? So my pastor gave an awesome word on yesterday, and he said something that really made me think, and what led to this topic today. So I got a shout out to my pastor, Dr. R. Benjamin Gaither, the senior pastor of Stronghold Christian Church in Lithonia, Georgia at 724 Rock Chapel Road, where service is every Sunday at 9:30 a.m. So I got this shameless plug to my church, right? But he asked the question, who are your six? This was a reference to the fact, or should I say, the possibility that there are six people that will show up to your funeral to carry you as pallbearers. But who's in your life that will carry you today while you're still alive? Now, when I say carry you, I'm talking from the perspective of who's there to support you in your time of struggle? Who's there to encourage you when times get tough? Who are the people that will just pick up the phone and check on you from time to time to see if you're okay, right? Many of us can identify at least 50 to 100 people that will raise their hands to volunteer to carry us at our funeral when we're dead. But how many of them will show up while we're alive when situations occur in our lives that make us feel like we're dying, right? Those of us who are entrepreneurs, especially those of us that are visionaries, know how lonely it gets sometimes. When you're all alone with your thoughts, working out your next move in your head and wanting to find those one or two people that you can bounce your ideas off, that won't think you're out of your mind, but can give you some good, honest, relatable feedback. See, as it relates to your six, I also had to look at this from this perspective. Who's got your six? This question, or saying I should say, is commonly asked in the military community, where it means who's got your back. It's important to know who your support system is, both in times of need and in times of success, when you're up and when you're down, in the good times and the not so good times. Now, it doesn't even have to be six people, but it's important to know who your support system is, or who your six is, or who's got your six. This could be one person or two people, but it's important to identify these people. Your 3, 4, 5, 6, or however many can consist of family members, close friends, colleagues, or mentors who provide you with emotional, mental, as well as professional support, right? These people are important to have in your life, but more importantly, the lesson that I learned from this message that I received on yesterday is that it's not only important to have these types of people in your life, it's also very important to learn to become one of these people or persons in someone else's life. There are many people that will complain about there being no one to support them. But who are you supporting? Who are you encouraging? Who are you speaking life into? Is there anyone that you've picked up the phone to call or even send a text to lately to just say, hey, I was just checking to see if you're okay, right? Are you one of someone else's six? Not only to step up to carry them at the funeral when they're no longer living, but are you one of someone else's six who will raise your hand to offer to carry them while they're still alive? See, we all need help sometimes, and I'm learning more and more that it's okay to ask for help, as well as really learn that it's also important to be a help. So who's your six, and who's got your six? And on the other hand, are you someone else's six, or do you have someone else's six? This has been your Monday morning mindset makeover moment with Mr. $1. I thank you for watching.